this bandana on my head. This is not a fashion statement. This is a blindfold because Tanu Mehra is the founder, chief baker, and just like all-round genius of the eponymous Tanus, which is where she bakes some really delicious and wholesome food. So Tanu, before we put the blindfolds on and talk about and actually get into the tasting, which is something I'm really looking forward to. Tell us about your vision when you started Tanus. What was your idea behind it?
So I never thought of vision because I never knew I will take it commercially to the next level. All I started with this very innate feeling of looking at food emotionally, logically, objectively, as well as scientifically to a certain extent, to whatever knowledge I have about food. And that's where it started. You go to a store, you want to eat a cookie, and then when you eat, you loathe in that guilt. You shouldn't be doing that. You've enjoyed it, fair enough, balance it out later. But I just thought, how about I make some things which I'm able to eat every day, relish, and yet not loathe in that guilt that I have eaten so much. Now because I have had that cookie, let me not eat my healthy, nice dal chawal, my comfort food. So all those thoughts came into play. Also, after having my firstborn, going to birthday parties and looking at kids eating those color-laden cakes, I just did not like it. There was something very not nice about it. So that's where the whole idea of experimenting, baking, trying out so many things, eliminating refined flour, refined sugar, adding whole wheat, adding organic jaggery. That's how it started. It will take me the whole day to let you know how even the start was, because there were so many things in my mind at that time.
There's foods which are indulgent, and for good reason. There's a cake made out of maida, and there's like a whole, cup and a half sometimes of butter in it, a whole cup of sugar.
That's right.
It's like my idea also towards baking, my approach also towards baking was, there's a cake is indulgent. You're meant to indulge in it.
Yeah.
Then don't feel guilty about it. But then there are ways to substitute certain things, certain ingredients, so that there's still nutrition that you're deriving out of it. The calories stay the same. Sometimes the calories are bigger, but the thing is, as long as whatever you're putting into your body, you have nutrition coming out of it, that should be making you feel a little better, right?
Definitely. So the whole approach of looking at food now. Organic jaggery is healthy, yes, but calorie-wise it's same as sugar, right? The sugar levels are same as sugar. But do we even give importance to the micronutrients? We've got so conditioned breaking the food into macros or carbs, proteins. See, what about the minerals? What about, so many? And imagine an Indian palate grown up eating roti, gur, paratha, gur, stuff like that, right? And I just thought how amazing it would be to incorporate it into this. Baking is not very Indian, into this Western style of cooking, and yet enjoy it, and yet eat the food that you are grown up eating all the time. And healthy, how I view it is, even if you are making a cake out of maida and chini, which is occasional, it's a birthday cake, there are 20 people surrounded with that cake, you're making memories for that special occasion. But the preservatives gone into refining that sugar, there are so many, phosphorus, formic acid, so many things that go in. People say canola oil is healthy. Sure, it's healthy, but are you using the cold press one? Because there's so much of hexane that goes into processing canola oil. So you have to look at food in the most original, the most natural form of it, and then enjoy it. Why not?
So tell me about some of the amazing ingredients that you use. I know you don't use maida for sure, but there
is about 20% of my menu, which is the occasional bakes, which are birthday cakes, wedding cakes, which have maida. The organic ones for sure, not the normal ones. And then I use vegetable organic glycerin to make my own vanilla extract, orange extract, to the extent that I will not use anything synthetic in my bakes, because the fundamental idea was that something that I'm not going to feed my kids will not go out of my kitchen.
I know.
That's how the whole thing started. So yes, I use vegetable organic glycerin to make my own extracts. I use my own homemade peanut butter out of organic peanuts to make the peanut butter. The Nutella, kids love Nutella, but the preservatives in that put me off. So I make my own hazelnut chocolate spread at home for my cake. So those are the things. And millet cookies.
It's
just
like, I mean,
adding so much, but what really is funny is that you go to the store and you have a breakfast cookie or an oatmeal cookie which is made out of maida and sugar with just some sprinkle of oatmeal and flax seeds. It doesn't make it healthy, no.
No, it doesn't.
So, it's going to the...
So essentially, it's like, I mean, each and every ingredient that you've put into your bakes has been created by you. So you have control even at the minutest of levels, which is
to
awesome.
the extent that honestly healthy and consciously healthy. Even if I'm using organic jaggery, I'm not using a copious amount of it into it, right? Because probably a dozen of cookie will just have 1/4 of a cup of organic jaggery in it. So that's why I always say that the healthy bakes that I have are so much of an acquired taste. You gradually fall in love with it because it becomes your everyday staple food. And then 4 o'clock cup of green tea, coffee, tea, whatever, you reach out to that wholesome cookie rather than something coming out of package. Because I also feel that something which has longer shelf life, is on the counter, not getting mold, not getting spoiled, is not meant for your body to be consumed.
Absolutely.
You might as well eat something which will get spoiled in 4 days because that's fresh, that's natural, and your body is going to accept it.
Okay, so let's see if my body accepts some of your bakes. I have actually skipped breakfast for this tasting.
Let's see how
Let's
it goes.
do this.
You got it.
Okay. Okay, what are we having first? Don't tell me. I want to guess.
No. Just wait. Give me a minute.
Sure.
Let's start with this.
Okay.
There is a spoon.
Can I just use my hand?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You
just
feel the texture more. Let me open it for you.
Oh,
You really need help today.
I do.
There you go.
Let me just take a tiny little piece so that we
Yes,
don't
please.
spoil this for everyone else. There's a huge line of, oh my god, I feel like something very chocolatey. Oh, is that a nut? Okay, fine. Let's do this. It's like a really mild plum cake. Is that what it is? A plum cake?
So let me just first surprise you. It does not have any form of gluten, neither whole wheat, nor maida, nothing. It does not have even a drop of butter or oil in this.
What?
Yeah, and it is also dairy-free completely. So
No way. There's no way. How does it taste so
dairy-free.
moist and buttery? Or is that just in my head?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like it had a nice
So I have had people who've not gone back to your usual chocolate cakes after having this.
This is a chocolate cake. Oh my
It
god.
is.
It's beautiful. It's really nice. Okay, I'm going to save this for Amrapali. She's like, here Amrapali, can you?
She's not here. She's somewhere there.
Okay, there you go, Amrapali.
Alright, for this
Oh,
one
yes.
you will
Next.
have to use the spoon or a fork because it's really soft and very delicate and you will spoil your hands.
Okay, help me. Ooh.
Cheers.
It's something creamy, I can feel it. Why don't you...
Can I feed you?
Yes, yes,
My
please.
kids took it for the snack box today and I will not be feeding them with my hands. Let me feed you. There you go.
Tell me, are you seriously telling me that this is right?
This again has not even a grain of grain, no sugar, no butter, and I'm super proud of this recipe. 30 to 40% composition of this cake is water.
What? That's insane.
Yes.
It's so beautiful, it's so soft and light and moist.
It is.
I mean, in my baking,
It's my
every time I
favorite
use any water, it just dries up. I mean, I clearly need some lessons from you.
Alright, let us take you to the other side of the spectrum, a little indulgent ones.
Ooh.
You've had super healthy stuff right now, so...
I can't believe what I just ate was super healthy. What was that?
That was a dates cake made,
wow.
and the whole cake has just 9 dates in it because dates are also high in calories, so you have to
Be
very cautious. Although they are super healthy, very good, and I'm a huge fan of dates and almonds.
This smells chocolatey. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So these are your normal, gooey, indulgent brownies.
How indulgent? Tell me. Have you?
Pretty indulgent. So, because there is a huge amount of Coverche dark 70% chocolate in it, I don't use the compound chocolate which is loaded by vegetable fat.
Yeah, that's true.
not even chocolate. Let's not call it chocolate.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I get a little carried away when it comes to ingredients because I'm very, very particular about what goes
Please,
in what.
carry us away with you.
So I don't use sugar in it because the chocolate already has sugar, right? The chocolate that you're using.
Yeah.
Whereas the first cake that you had a Belgian dark chocolate which is sweetened only with stevia.
Mm-hmm.
So
that was a stevia sweetened cake.
Yes. So there is a combination of stevia and another natural sweetener that I add because stevia generally leaves an aftertaste when you eat.
Mm-hmm.
So just to bring that aftertaste to the lowest possible level, I mix it with another natural sweetener.
It had actually zero aftertaste, and I do not like stevia at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, if someone puts stevia in a cake and gives it to me, like, I'm gonna throw it back at them. But that was deceptive, Tanu. You deceived me.
I'm so glad.
This is against my religion.
Go ahead, let's break more boundaries today. Don't worry. This is.
I feel like,
Go ahead.
Sitting outside, like, this needs like a big wash down of coffee. This could be like a breakfast.
This is actually a breakfast cookie, on my menu. And most of the families that order these order it solely for breakfast and kids snack box and ballet class box kind of stuff. So that it's like having one bowl of oatmeal and atta. That's about it.
Wow.
That's about it. And
It's
the
amazing.
orange extract and everything is made at home in the kitchen. That's why it has a mild taste rather than that.
Like very.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
Next.
let me make you something which is, I won't say what it is.
Okay.
I'll have to feed.
You have to feed me. Okay.
That's all the love for you, Vash.
Strawberries. I love strawberries. Please tell me this is like your indulgent
This
cake.
is indulgent cake,
Okay.
yes. This is, but you know what? It is made without using even a drop of baking soda or baking powder.
How is that possible? What do you do for evening then?
You just use good quality eggs and good quality ingredients.
And then you don't need
invest 3-4 years in developing a recipe.
Wow.
And make it your own.
Wow, this is beautiful. Like, it's really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can take the blindfold off and look how the things look.
Oh my god, look at this. This makes me so happy. Is this the one that sort of like had a bad time traveling in Bangalore traffic?
Yes, because it's so soft and made really fresh.
This is so
It
good.
get so much time to set in the fridge. So.
And what's what the cream is? This whipped cream.
Is the dairy, not the chemical stabilizer based dairy-free cream. It's a normal dairy whipped cream.
Yeah. I'm actually not a big believer in those non-dairy whipped creams either.
So, it hearts of hearts, honestly, I often tell everybody, oh, you want to order a cake? How about doing just a naked or a semi-naked cake without frosting? Let the crumb do the talking. Let the cake speak to you.
It's true.
Just load it with frosting and cream or buttercream. Where is the cake,
Where's the
Put
cake?
a lot of character and soul if you don't use frosting.
I think sometimes, bakers tend to use frosting as a way of like masking the dryness of the cake.
And also, we are so conditioned to seeing cake tables like this laden with that. I think we have to change that completely.
Amrapal is looking at me. There you go, Amber. Tanu, thank you so much for coming on and doing this.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We had like patchy Wi-Fi. We had like a whole lot of issues. We had logistical issues like I mentioned earlier, but we're here and we're smiling, and thank you so much for doing this for
That's
us.
what food does to you, right?
That's what
Good food does to you, absolutely.
Thank you, Tanu. Thank you so much.
It was lovely being here. Thank you.